Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us for yet another impact video. And I am super excited, you guys, to have with us today Jordan, which is my son, and where I want to tell you guys really quick why I chose him for the impact interviews. I chose him today because not do I think that he's making an impact because he's not there yet where enough people know him. So right now I'm choosing him as one of the gifts that are gifted to the people. I feel like he's very gifted and very talented in the editing field. As far as editing videos, making sounds, all of that. And if you don't know about Jordan, I'm going to give him a chance to introduce himself as far as telling you guys a little bit about what he does and so on and so forth. And then we're going to get into the interview. So Jordan, go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Okay, everyone. So, my name is Jordan, and if you don't know, what I do is I edit videos for people. I make beats or instrumentals for anyone who needs them, and I just mostly work for just people who mostly have YouTube channels or any type of video things like that. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I do.
Okay, so do they only have to have video? Do they only have to have videos in order for you to edit them, or could you edit like lives? Could you edit commercials? Could you edit any of that stuff that's for their businesses?
Yes, I actually do any type of video less than an hour long, and so yeah, so anything from varies from lives to commercials or anything like that. And if it's a live or something that's above an hour, then I'll maybe clip it, but that goes, it'll be certain guidelines that I have for that.
Okay, okay. So now let's just get into the meat of this thing. What made you as a young man decide to go in the arena of editing?
So pretty much when I first started, I wanted to start editing because it was something that I enjoyed doing, and it was more so something that came naturally to me. And
Mm.
I mostly had the idea. I was like, if I like doing something and it comes natural to me, why not do it as a business? And because something that I learned is when you're doing something in business, you shouldn't do something just for the money, but you should do it because it's something that you enjoy doing.
Mhm, mhm.
So that's mostly why I chose to do video editing.
Okay, so is it would you say that is something that anybody could do or does it really take skill?
Video editing, it can vary from what you're doing. So if you're doing
Mhm.
something like very short, like a commercial, something that's not very hands-on, something that's mostly basic, where you just trim the clips together, it's something that mostly anyone can do. But
Okay.
when I edit, I try and go above and beyond to things that
Mm.
to try and think out of the box and try and do things that most people wouldn't think of.
Okay, so isn't doesn't that have something to do with your slogan?
Yes, my slogan is actually taking the ordinary to the extraordinary.
Okay, so what makes what you do extraordinary?
Mostly what I try and do to make my videos extraordinary is to, like I said earlier, is to do something that most people don't think of out of the box. So if it's a commercial, doing something with like say I was doing like a golfing commercial or something,
Uh-huh.
taking that as an example of someone doing it and maybe doing a voiceover and color correcting and doing certain things like that. And mostly the basics, but I just try and do things that most people wouldn't think of.
Okay. And being a young entrepreneur, because that's what you are,
Mhm.
what makes you choose to do this versus just getting an ordinary job as a young teen?
Something that made me do this was because, like I said earlier, I enjoy it, and
Hmm.
something that most people don't really think of when you get a regular job, it's not you're being under someone else, and when you have your own business and being an entrepreneur, you get to make your own decisions and you get to go out, and it helps you learn more about business than
Hmm.
just at my age being a bagger at a grocery store
Hmm.
and doing something like that. So I wanted to mostly learn, get the experience,
Hmm.
have my own choices, and be able to just do what I like.
Okay, so when you think about teens just thinking about going for their dreams and doing things that they choose to, everybody is not in the position to be able to just say, "Oh, well let me just do this," because some teens are in positions where, school takes up a lot of time or they're in after school activities. What would you say to someone who is a teen that is deciding or does have a desire to start their own business, but they're unsure as far as structure and timing? What would you say to them?
Something that you really have to think about when you do business is, do I really want to do this? And
Mhm.
you have to think that business is going to take up a lot of your time, and it's not something that you could just do mostly on the side. And
Mhm.
editing, it's one of the priorities. And right now, as being at my age, my priorities are school, business, and then free time. And
Mm.
I do all my things for school that I need to, and after school I go straight to business.
Mhm.
And I have to go through the jobs that I have because I do have certain customers at this time, and I have to work after school, and I may not be able to play my game like I like to. I may not be able to go outside with my friends.
Mhm.
But you have to think business comes first, and sometimes a lot of people don't really think about that.
So what keeps you structured?
Keeping me structured is mostly just knowing that I'm doing something that I love, but
Uh-huh.
for a reason, and doing
Okay.
something that helps me get experience, like I said.
Okay, okay. And as far as your beats, let's talk about these beats that you make. Now, don't you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I actually do. And
Okay.
my channel, Velocity Beat, which is a branch of Jordan's Edits. And what I was doing at first, I was just doing beats. I mean,
Mhm.
not just beats, but just doing editing. And I
Okay.
was doing beats on the side for fun, something that I was just doing to play around.
Mhm.
I started really enjoying it, and one of my customers actually said, "Can I get an instrumental?" And I said, "Yeah," so I'll do that. And I
Mhm.
ended up doing it, and it got me into the business of making beats. So now I do that.
Okay. So now what can people look for on your channel? And are these beats that they just listen to? Are these beats that they can buy? And if they can buy them, what is the style of beats that you produce?
So I do a vary of styles of beats. I can do faster, more
Mhm.
hip hop type beats, or I can do
Okay.
slower, more chill type beats, as you would say.
Okay.
But my beats, I do have a couple that are up just to listen to, but
Mhm.
majority of them are for purchase. And I do try and keep my beats at a very reasonable price.
Okay, okay. So that's good. So if people want to contact you, we do have all of his information at the bottom where you can contact him to get a beat. But Jordan, I want you to tell me, where do you see yourself? Where do you see your business going in the next few years? And do you see expansion? Do you feel expansion on the horizon? And in reference to just where do you see your business going? What is your heart's desire to do to make an impact, to begin to make an impact?
Um, one of my one of my main goals is to something that I was actually saying the other day is I like video editing for smaller people, and that's something that I want to do. I want to help
Okay.
smaller YouTube channels or people that aren't really as known to help get out there, and that's something that I could do with my video editing because I can edit for them and I can help broadcast what they do. And
Okay.
mostly that's where I see myself going and helping other people by doing what I like.
Hmm.
And branching out, I could possibly see that, but as of right now, I just see myself mostly focusing on the smaller things as of right now. But possibly in the future, yes.
Okay, okay. So now what companies or ministries do, not necessarily naming them, but do you do business with only companies, ministries? Like, name some of the things that or some of the companies that you are willing to work with.
Companies that I'm willing to work with, I'm mostly willing to work with anything that is on the lines of I can do ministry, I do any type of lifestyle stuff.
Okay.
I'll edit things for people who have YouTube channels that go by
Uh-huh.
maybe vlogging or things like that. I
Okay.
do. I've actually done gaming.
Uh-huh.
I edit my own gaming videos. I do. I've also done work for certain ministries that
Okay.
go by not just ministry, but like it's hard to word it.
Okay.
Um, I've I've done work for people who do certain things on teaching mostly and
Okay.
learning how you do certain things.
Okay, okay. So if someone wants a little small commercial in reference to their services or items, can you put pictures on your videos that you edit? And could, if someone said, like me, if I say, well, Jordan, I have this new lipstick that just came out, and I want to put together a video of someone putting on the lipstick, but I want to add pictures to it, but I also need one of your beats. Is that possible for someone to do?
Yes, that actually is possible. Something that I have, as you can see on my website is, as you can see down below. But I actually do bundle deals where if
Mm,
you do one thing, you can get something else for a certain price. And I
mhm,
have a mix and match where you could possibly do a commercial and a beat for this
mhm,
much, or a video and a beat for this much,
mhm,
or you could do just a beat or just a video.
mhm.
And the question that you answered earlier, to answer that, yes, I can put pictures on videos. How I go by that is, if you're my customer and you have
Mhm.
anything that you want me to put in the video, you
Mhm.
send it all to me through email, etc., anything like that.
Okay.
And I'll take that and I can put it all together. And with my editing, you get two redos. One
Okay.
redo. You get the
Okay.
first product and then a redo. And anything after that, I charge again to do it.
Okay. Now, why should people choose your company? Why should they choose you to do their editing for their live videos or for the videos that they've placed together or put together? Why should they choose your company?
Most people choose me because it's more of a priority thing. And because I'm a smaller business, I prioritize one customer that I have at a time. So if someone
Mm,
comes to me and they're my customer, I focus on you and I don't have to worry about other people coming through and other people coming and trying to take your spot.
mhm.
And with my video editing, it's first come, first serve. So if you're my
Oh,
customer and you come and you have a video that you need to be done in, say, a week, then that entire week will be focusing on you and
okay.
do it in that way.
Okay, okay, okay. So if you had the chance to really sell who you are, what would you say about yourself? What would you say about who Jordan is and how Jordan is merged into his business? How can people connect Velocity Beats and Jordan Edits to who Jordan is as a person?
You can connect those to who I am is because, like I continuously say, I enjoy what I do. So
Mm-hmm.
you'll sometimes eventually see my personality in my business, and I'm not just a
How?
person who just is like business, business, business. I
Mm-hmm.
like I like to put myself in it and imagine if I was a customer, I wouldn't want to just go to someone who just doesn't have a personality. I
Yeah.
like to go to someone who I can talk to and
Mm-hmm.
who can put my ideas into video format and
Mm.
anything like that. And I also do the same thing for my beats. Go to someone who, say you have an idea for a beat or something like that. I can take that idea and bring it to reality with my beats and videos.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So bringing the person's vision to a video format.
Yes.
What does that look like in reference to someone who don't understand editing at all? What do you feel you bring to the table?
What I bring to the table is I can make just a short little video or a short couple of pictures into something that's eye-catching, something that
Mm.
people will draw to, and something that it just makes it more than just a couple of pictures. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I focus on.
Okay. So lastly, I'm going to ask you to give me 3 words. I need you to give me 3 words that you can use in reference to explain your whole everything that you do. 3 words. Tell me the word that you choose that will describe, and then tell me why you chose that word. But I just want 3.
3 words. Okay. Today I wasn't coming thinking like this, but 3 words. I would say different because I like
Oh,
to think out of the box. And like I said earlier, my videos, I try and make them extraordinary, something that the ordinary person wouldn't think of, and
Okay.
transforming just a thought to something in reality.
Okay.
Another word that I can choose is, I would say, wow, I can't, it's hard because only 3 words, and it's like, I have to really think about it. It's not something that I could just think of on the spot. But maybe I would say, oh, it's so hard.
I got you with this one. Uh-huh.
Yeah, this was a good question. This was a good question. Like I said, different.
Mm-hmm.
I, mm, I would say changing
Mm-hmm.
and or adapting. Let me say that. I'll say
Okay.
adapting. And met, then I can do that.
Okay. I think it paused. I'm not sure. So can you repeat that? You said adapting.
Yes.
Okay, and then why would you say adapting?
I said adapting because I can go from
Hmm.
did it go out?
Jordan.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, it went out again as soon as you said it again.
Okay, I'll repeat it. I
Okay.
said adapting because I can change the style of the things that I do in a certain fashion from ministry or possibly to hip hop. And I can change no matter
Oh,
what I do.
that's a good one. Okay, and your third word would be what?
My third word would be, mm, I would say affordable.
Mm.
Uh,
Okay.
I would say affordable because as of right now, I try and keep my beats at a price or
Hmm.
a, like I would say, quality over quantity. And
Yes.
keep, I try and keep it not rushing to do the job to get the money,
Hmm.
but trying to satisfy that person and giving them the product that they want in the end.
Yes, yes. And you guys, Jordan is when any video that you see here on my channel, he has edited. Even down to these videos, he edit them. So in any of the beats that you hear, he's created them. So not only yet again with another one of the things that I'm showing you or bringing to the table here, I am a product of what I'm bringing to you. So if you ever see any of our videos or any of that, you just should know that Jordan has created and editing and done all of that part for us. Now, Williamson Resource Center is going to have to be a video with all of us, which is the family, so that you can understand what each of us bring to the table as far as the family part of it. So it's going to be weird because I think we're going to have to interview ourselves, but I just don't. I have to figure out how we're gonna do that. Maybe Jordan could get questions from me, Dad, and Deani, or me, my husband, and Deani, and then maybe I'll get questions for Jordan, Deani, and my husband, and then Deani will have questions for me, Jordan, and my husband, and then my husband will have questions for me, Jordan, and Deani. So it'll be like that, so then you'll get a chance to see all together we make a whole company for Williamson Resource Center and what we do. And so I'm saying that to say Jordan is awesome if you are looking to really make your videos stand out. And that's what I love about what he does is he actually takes the videos and he have created them to stand out. And a lot of times you guys don't see the behind the scenes, but these videos that you see when they are done, me and Jordan is sitting here like, okay, Oh, okay, change that. Okay, let's make this. Okay, let's do this way. Okay, let's add this color here. Let's put this background here. So you guys don't see the behind the scenes, but we are really dedicated to what we do. So when I gave you 3 words, I really thought that dedicated was going to be one of your words, because one thing that I can say is that you are very dedicated to what you do, as far as making sure that it gets done in a timely manner. And I thought that that was another word you were going to use, was timely. Like, you have a schedule and you stick to it. But you guys, the whole point of because somebody might say, well, Jordan, maybe you get it good, or what you do is better because you have your mom and your dad that supports you. Would you say that What would you say to someone who want to start a business, who are young, but their mom or their dad doesn't support them? What would you say to them?
I would say that it may be harder to start, but sometimes you may not, most people don't think of their family as people that won't support them, but sometimes you're going to have people that don't support you. And
Mm.
you have to just go do it if it's something that you believe you really want to do.
How
And
do,
but I
Go
would
ahead.
say having supportive parents is something that's very good. If you have like a business, for me it was easier to start because I had you guys as backers, and you guys believed in something that I wanted to do. And
Hmm.
that's why I would say that that's is very beneficial.
Okay. So, 2 questions. How do you deal with doing a business when you don't have support? And the second question, do you think it's easier to start a business when you are around other people who are entrepreneurs?
Yes, I think it is. It's way easier if you have people that are entrepreneurs, because if you guys do not know, everyone in this family does something different. And
Everybody.
uh, it's kind of like we're all setting an example for each other, and we're
Hmm.
all helping each other and supporting each other.
Hmm.
And I think sometimes it may be harder if you don't have people that don't do businesses, because like I said, you won't have an example.
Hmm.
But I think if you have people around you, if you surround yourself with good things, then you'll become a good thing. And that's how
Hmm.
it really works.
Okay. And then what would you say about how do you survive when you don't have the support?
When you don't have the support, you kind of have to be your own advocate. You have to
Mm.
you have to push, and you have to tug on yourself and say, hey, you need to do this, or hey, you need to keep going, because it may be hard right now, but you have to think down the road. If it's something that you really want to do or something that you really want to push towards, then you're going to have to work for it. It's like school. If you're going for a good grade, you don't just take the test and get a good grade.
Mm-hmm.
You have to study, and you have to keep pushing and go
Yeah.
through what you need to go through to get that good grade.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. So do you feel like you are the type of male teen that you are because of your parents, or just it's just who you are?
I would say it's on the lines of my parents, because if you don't know, we're in a very structured household,
Mm-hmm.
and they teach us certain things that we're going to need to be able to help us. And
Mm-hmm.
most people, they'll say, oh, your kids are very, very ahead, and they're doing stuff that most kids aren't doing. It's because we have the example, like I said earlier, of our parents showing us what a good entrepreneur is, or what a
Mm-hmm.
good business person is.
Mm-hmm.
And they're structuring us for things that we're going to need in the future.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So I want you to now take the time out, and I want you to sell who Jordan is. I want you to explain to the people how they can get in touch with you, how they can stay connected to you, how they can get a beat. I want you to tell them why they should choose you. I want this right here is your chance to create your own commercial. So go ahead and release what you have.
Okay, so Jordan's Edits is the main branch, and Velocity Beats is a branch under Jordan's Edits. So you can reach me through email. I also have a website, which you can, yes, everything is down below. Um, but you can email me if you want any needs, and I do deal everything through Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
And so the way I go through is, if you go on my YouTube channel and you see a beat that you may like, that you may want to purchase, you
Mm-hmm.
can email me and email
Mm-hmm.
me the name of the beat, and we go from there. And my beats are at a good price of $10.
Mm-hmm.
And for my videos, they vary by the customer and what you may need. So
Mm-hmm.
if you want maybe 4 videos per month and you want to have like a kind of like a contract of 4 videos per month for a year, then we do that, where
Mm-hmm.
you pay every month, monthly, and we go by the videos. And
Yes.
my videos also depend on the length. So
Yes.
5-minute videos every month won't be as expensive as 10-minute videos or 20, even 30-minute
Mm-hmm.
videos. But like I said earlier, if you do not remember, I don't deal any pre-recorded videos for longer than an hour. So I do
Yes.
that. And my beats also, if you want a custom beat, I'll make a beat for you no matter what it
Mm-hmm.
is. And I deal through that through email also.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. But I do everything through email mostly. And like I said, my payments are through Cash App. And
Mm-hmm.
that's who Jordan is. Jordan is Jordan's Edits. And as I said earlier, you're going to get my personality in. And I'll add a little touch of something different that you won't get with anyone else. So that's Jordan's Edits.
Yes. You guys, I'm super proud of him. You guys, super proud of the man that he's becoming and the man that he's growing up to be. Like the Bible says, raise up a child in the way that they should go, that when they get older, they won't depart from it. And so our prayer is that we're doing just what God gave us or commanded us to do. And it's structuring him and teaching him how to work on his own, and I'm telling you, he does it on his own. So you guys, yet again, if you would like to get in touch with him, all of his information is down below. So check him out. Go ahead. If you are looking to get your video edited and ramped up and look real nice and have people asking, who did this for you? Where did you get that beat from? Contact Jordan. With that being said, we love you guys, and definitely stay tuned for yet another impact video. With that, we're just gonna say bye. Jordan, say bye to everybody. Bye, everyone.